baker is serving it to you raw and uncut.
Open your mouth, give you a taste.
I like how everybody's got a plan. Everyone's got a plan. Sexual assault hotline, let's get into it. The crime report continues. All rise. It's a continuation of the crime report. Docket number 2. The sexual assault hotline is 1-800-656-4673. We didn't mention it before in the first one because we weren't really getting into major details other than the grabbing of, the genitals, and we talked more about that, in a more holistic, gay on gay, situation, even in, just I guess in general, whatever gender you are, the difference between cupping and being aggressive. If anyone's grabbing you in your privacy, that's not your doctor or your partner. Well, that's not good. You know what I'm saying? This is not good. Or someone that you meet at a spot. You know what I'm saying? Where that's what you do. You go to a sex party, guarantee someone's gonna. But even then, if I went to a sex party, I don't want you grabbing on me like that. Then there's got to be a safe word or something, right? You know what I mean? Even in a glory hole, don't grab it like that. Some people are just rough with everything. They were rough with their toys when they were growing up, and they're rough with everything. Stop being rough with my, exactly. Big turn off. Nothing. Sex should not be that painful. You know what I'm saying? It's painful enough getting to certain positions. It shouldn't be that painful. All the other stuff, right? The incidentals. Oh my God, let's get back into it, all right? 1-800-656-4673 because we're going to be talking about Mike Jefferies from Abercrombie and Fitch. Now, there was that documentary. It was a couple of years ago. Just look it up. I didn't get a chance to look it up during the musical break because I was reading a lot of this, the stuff here. You know what I mean? This is pretty gruesome because there's 16 counts of sex trafficking and interstate prostitution. The former Abercrombie and Fitch, what the hell is that? And it says the former Abercrombie and Fitch, thank you, CEO Mike Jefferies and 2 other men were arrested and charged with 16 counts of sex trafficking and interstate prostitution by federal prosecutors in New York. Is this Damien again? If this man ain't going for AG, Attorney General, boy, I tell you, oh boy. Oh, he's got Diddy, he's got Trump, he's got, what's the other one too? All up in his snares. Oh my God. Now this guy. Oh my goodness. It says that Jefferies had been arrested in West Palm Beach, Florida. That's where they all go. They go to Florida. They do their crimes, all over the world. But then, they go to Florida because it's a nice safe haven. Why do you think that, what's his name is there? What's this cowboy boot guy? I can't think of his name. Ron DeSantis. Yeah, that one. They all go down there. That's why they go down there. They've got leadership and a government that's very kind to criminals. Look, get into Matt Gaetz. He's nowhere near. You see what they did to my man. Oh God, I can't think of his name either. Oh gosh, too many names. A hit dog will holler. That guy. There's too many, but they railroaded him. You know what I mean? It's insane. Shout out to Florida. I don't know what y'all doing over there, but y'all need to get it together. Please. 2 other associates, Matthew Smith of West Palm Beach and James Jacobson of Wisconsin, were also arrested in connection to the sex trafficking charges. They are expected to appear in federal court in Florida and Wisconsin today. And then later they'll be arraigned on a later date in Eastern District of New York. Jefferies was the CEO of the popular clothing line brand of 1992 to 2014. That's when this. I remember when that's when the documentary had talked about that he had stepped down because of the things that were going on. The U.S. Attorney of the Eastern District of New York will have a press conference on these charges Tuesday at noon. I tell you. The federal indictment alleges that Jefferies, along with Smith and Jacobson, operated an international sex trafficking and prostitution business, which means they were the ones, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. And how is it so? Isn't it crazy that Diddy's going down for the same thing? There was competition. There's obviously, you know, there's probably some traffickers right now probably kind of getting their, you know, dotting T's and crossing I's, dotting I's and crossing T's. Is that what it is? Dotting I's and crossing T's, or I should say crossing T's and dotting I's. Oh Lord, Lord. It alleges they organized sex events in England, France, Italy, Morocco, St. Bart's, New York for Jefferies and Smith and others. They employed coerced, fraudulently and deceptive tactics in connection with recruitment, hiring, transportation, obtaining, maintaining, soliciting, and payment of men to engage in commercial sex. Now, let me just break this down for you. They employed coercive, fraudulent, deceptive tactics in connection with recruiting, which means they didn't tell them what they were recruiting them for, which means they said, well, listen, we're doing a modeling gig, or you'll be able to work at, you know, one of the AF stores. You know what I'm saying? Then they hired them, the transportation of them, which means no matter where they were in the world, they got them where they needed to go. Then when they got them, they obtained them. Then they maintained them, which means to me that's like kidnapping. What's the maintaining part? Other than them continuously keeping them, you know, at bay, ready to go to the next one. Solicitation and payment. Oh my gosh. To engage in commercial sex. Oh my, are these on film? Are they on film and they've been sold? Is that what it is? Were we watching? Was that what some people are watching when they're watching their porn? I don't watch these you know, Twinkie porns, but I don't even watch porn now. I don't even watch porn at all anymore. So to be honest with you, what are you guys watching? Are you guys watching that? Is that what it looks like? Do we have any white people in the mafia? We have two. One of them is not here. The other one is. Do you watch this stuff? Do you watch the Twinkie white stuff? Yeah, does it look like it's like that? Does it look like there are a bunch of... You're giving some of them do, right? Yeah. Oh, imagine. The men who attended the events allegedly were led to believe that it could lead to modeling opportunities and helping their career, or that not complying with requests of certain acts during sexual events would harm their careers. Oh Lord, this is traumatic here. Can we go a little bit over? Let's go a little bit over, okay? We'll go at least to 12. Hold on. It goes on to say the men were required to sign non-disclosure agreements. I keep telling you that's not going to go. But surrender their wallets and cell phones during events so they couldn't, you know, take any incriminating pictures. Jeffrey and Smith and Jacobson, who allegedly recruited, hired, and paid an exclusive set of household staff to facilitate and supervise the sexual event. So they actually hired people to do it. They didn't want to do it. Of course they want to do it. They're off somewhere chilling while their things is going down. There's a business going on. You know, when you scale a business, you know, you can hire managers to do the stuff that you don't want to do anymore. Like, you don't want to be sitting here looking at the men and making sure they're fed and, you know, making sure they're in the gym all the time because they got to look a certain way. They're models, you know what I'm saying? Someone has to facilitate that. That's what we said, the facilitation, the maintenance. And they got paid for that maintenance. Now, it also says here the staff provided Jefferies, Smith, and men who attended alcohol, muscle relaxants known as poppers, lubricant, Viagra, condoms, among other items. Either Jacobson or the staff paid the men for attending sex events. So that's how that's how they stayed on the hook. So they're paid prostitutes, sex workers. That's what they turned them into. Jeffrey and Jacobson are also facing a single count of sex trafficking with 15 years it's just insane. It's insane. It's insane. It's insane. And I can't say it enough that, you know, the young men out there, like I know that people want to put you in, you know, boxes. I know what you mean by that. I understand that, but just. Oh God! I don't want them to stop reaching for their dreams. So you know what? This goes on our law enforcement. So shout out to the Southern District of New York. Continue to bring down people who are preying on people who want to obtain a dream, to obtain a job. Sometimes it's not just a dream, though. It's a dream job. They want a job, but they want the job that they love doing all their life, and that's being robbed. This is what I say when they say snatching souls. This is what I mean by snatching souls. Okay. Download the We Are You Radio app, everyone. That way you don't miss a thing. Check out full episodes of Raw and Uncut, Monday through Friday, 7 to 11, live streaming on We Are You Radio. Or hit the link in the bio to download the We Are You Radio app. Comment, subscribe, and thanks for listening to Raw and Uncut on We Are You Radio, the Urban Sound of Pride.